Hey comic book fans, my nerdy friends, and my geeky compadres, what's going on? It's Tuesday. It's the day before Wednesday. And I'm thinking it's time for some lightning reviews. Alright, hey, first off, I want to apologize for spamming everybody's feed. Had a few contest videos that I wanted to upload before I did this, and so you get like 3 videos from me today, plus the live show if you guys tune in and watch 4 Guys, 1 Live Show. So you can see a lot of me today if you're watching all those videos, you know, and you're probably not. Anyway, so yeah. Let's get to the books from this last week, huh? How about that? Let's see. I'm going to start out with, I guess, okay. Polarity number 4. This is the end of this book. And it's so sad. Like, I don't want it to end. It's fantastic. Max Bemis on the writing just is amazing. Putting a lot of himself in this character. The artwork is fantastic. I can't talk today. And it's just been a really fun read. It's supposed to be like a superhero read, kind of, but it doesn't read like that. It reads just kind of like as a regular person doing super things, but it's a really great book. If you guys have not been reading it, I get wait for the trade. Hopefully that'll come out real soon. It's only 4 issues. It's just awesome stuff. Just super good. After that, these are in no order whatsoever. Actually, Polarity will probably be my pick of the week because it is just fucking good. Sorry about the language there. Yeah. Anyway, next, Phantom Stranger number 10. I jumped on Phantom Stranger with issue number 9, and it was issue number 9 was kind of his like run in hell kind of thing. Like he was having himself tortured to free his wife and children. So that was really cool. This issue takes him into heaven, where his wife and children are. He thought they would be free and living. Instead, you know, it was their time to pass, and they went to heaven instead of hell. He got taken there by God in terrier form, and God gave him the choice to bring one person back with him to Earth, and it's a very gut-wrenching story for me. I mean, probably for everybody, but for me, like I couldn't imagine having to choose between your wife and kids to bring back, but in the end he makes a decision, and it's kind of predictable when he first gets up into heaven, and you kind of figure it out. It was easy, but this book is just awesome, super good. I'm glad I jumped on the Phantom Stranger train. After that, we have 10 Grand. This is issue number 3. We're getting a lot of story build up here, and a lot of kind of backstory to the main character. You understand, you get a lot of backstory between the main character and his. I don't remember if it's his wife or not. I kind of think it was, but I can't remember. But you get a whole lot of that, and an event happens that was unfolding at the end of number 2, at issue 2, and you kind of see what comes of that and what's going to continue. I don't know, I've been liking this book. It's been really good. The first issue I was iffy about. It seemed like it was, I don't know, just another supernatural book. Kind of along the lines of the TV show Supernatural. I just didn't care all that much. But the Hulk's Big Toe got me to pick up issue 2, and I really liked it. And a lot of people are comparing it to like John Constantine and Hellblazer. Don't have much experience with Hellblazer myself, but I can see where the Constantine, like how it compares. So I like supernatural stuff, and this is right in my wheelhouse. So really enjoyed that. Next, actually, this was in the running for issue of the week for me because holy shit, this issue of Swamp Thing was just awesome. Constantine there on the cover. It's awesome. Like, I don't want to give anything away, but like I'll talk about the plot a little bit. Swamp Thing goes to Scotland. This little town, like tiny, used to be a big whiskey town. Went out of business. People left, and along comes the Cedar, who's kind of like Swamp Thing's enemy right now, and asks people of the town. Some people, there were a few. He asked them, what would the town wish for? And they kind of showed him the rundown whiskey factory, and they're like, it used to be a big whiskey town. I'm sure the town would wish for, it to be back up and running and, an important whiskey town again. So the Cedar planted a seed and grew a whiskey tree. So Swamp Thing shows up because something's growing there that's not supposed to be growing, and Constantine's already there, and some stuff happens, and I'm not going to tell you the rest because it's freaking awesome. You need to go pick it up. Yeah, very close to pick of the week. If it wasn't a polarity week, this would have been pick of the week for me. Next is Venom, issue 37. I absolutely freaking hated the artwork on this book. I did still enjoy the story a bit, but the artwork was just so freaking distracting that to be honest, I can't remember what it was about. I just remember that the artwork pissed me off. So I'm not saying I'm dropping this because it's only the second issue that I picked up, but if the art continues the way that this was, I'm done with it, that's for sure. I can't stand bad art. I know a lot of people who say, like, I can look past the art because the story's so good. See, if I wanted a good story and without art or with terrible art, I'd pick up a novel. I do this for the interaction of the words and the writing and the drawings and the art. I don't want to have to, like, not look at half the page because it doesn't have words in it, because the pictures are fucking terrible anyway. Small rant. And I'm being very vulgar in this video. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. Anyway, next, 5 Weapons, issue 5 of what was supposed to be a 5-part miniseries, but is now an ongoing, and it'll be back, I think it said January. Totally stoked that this got picked up for an ongoing. Very cool. It's a very, very cool concept for a book, and yeah, it's awesome. The ending of this, I could tell that they knew they were getting picked up for an ongoing. They probably knew, like, issue 4. really. But it left it wide open. I didn't feel like it was. I didn't feel like it was the greatest ending to the story arc. It was still cool, but just not the ending I was looking for. But still very cool. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. We learned, actually we've known like all along that this guy right here, I forget his actual name because throughout the first 5 books he's called Shane Line, and he's taking the place of, like, his family is the servants of the Shane Line family, and he's taking the place of their child at the school because they're being hunted, really. So at the end, you kind of see the actual Shane Line child being kind of with a menacing look, like he's like jealous that he didn't get to go to school or make friends or something like that. That's just kind of like the feel I got out of it. But still, really good book. I'm super stoked to see what they go with after this. It'll be really cool, and it'll be a really good jumping on point for everybody if you are interested. Next, we have Deadpool Kills Deadpool #1. I love Deadpool. It's awesome. There's a big fight in the beginning with the Deadpool we all know and love, and a ship of Deadpools. Sorry, in my head I was gonna say Dead Fools because of the ship of fools, but then it didn't make sense, so I'm laughing at myself, and now you know why, and it wasn't that funny, and damn it, I just look like an idiot now. Anyway, Deadpool fighting like a big robot, and he's calling for everybody, like for backup for like the Avengers and the X-Men, and it's really funny. And then the rest of the Deadpool show up, like Lady Deadpool, and then the Deadpool dog, and a few other Deadpools, and they're running away from a guy. I mean, he's dressed up like Deadpool, but in all black, trying to kill off all the Deadpools of every world, and it's kind of a neat idea. Like I said, I always love Deadpool. It's funny, it's gory, it's great. New miniseries, pick it up. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be just over the top ridiculous, and it definitely started off right. Although there's some death that happens that I wasn't too happy about. I was looking forward to a little more interaction with some of the characters, but it didn't quite happen. And last but definitely not least at all, Green Lantern 22. Just a big F-off battle between Larfleeze and the Green Lanterns. The new recruits kind of realize how to use their powers a little bit. We get help from some other lanterns. We get a new Star Sapphire lantern. Just a lot happens in this issue, and man, it's just really good. Like, I mean, that cover is just cool. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I just covered up the camera here. I'm going to talk about stuff while you look at my backing board. Sorry. But yeah, really good issue. I've been really happy with the new creative team. I mean, I wasn't picking up Green Lantern consistently with Jeff Johns, but Vendetti's doing awesome, so I'm gonna stay on for sure. You know, this is probably gonna be one of those books that I pick up forever, like Batman. You know, so yeah, Green Lantern 22, really good, fantastic actually, and that's it. That's it for Lightning Round Reviews. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate every single one of you tuning in and watching and tuning in like it's on TV. But for clicking in and checking out my videos. As you may or may not know, I've recently hit over 300 subscribers and I have a contest going on. I will post a link to the contest video in the description. As long as you know, are over 18 and meet the qualifications, I guess, please feel free to enter. I'll pick the winner live either before Sunday brunch or on Sunday brunch on the 21st, I think is the date. And it's gonna be a mystery box of comics. There's gonna be a few trades in there, a bunch of single issues, new and old, and maybe a few surprises if I can find some. But yeah, thanks for watching. And if you're not busy tonight around 9 o'clock Eastern Time, check out myself, the Incredible CJ, Dark Nate 40, and Frank Comic New on Four Guys, one live show. It'll be a good time. It always is. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, alright? Bye.